What's up, guys? You're watching another episode of Gordon Petty Fishing. I appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to have our work cut out for us. We are fishing post-frontal conditions. The water has come up about 2 feet. The water temperature's dropped a little bit. We've been catching some big fish the last few weeks. Not sure what this weather and the post-front's going to do to them, but you never know until you go try. Let's go catch a fish. Missed it.
You didn't? Yeah.
I thought I was fixing to get chewed on. They're lined up a little bit. Alright, if I'm going to get bit, this is the cast right here.
Boom.
There he is. Well, he's feisty. You want me to measure him? Well, that's the first one of the morning. Where's your, oh, that's right, you ain't got one in. Oh, okay, all right.
No idea where you're at.
Right there.
Oh, perfect. You did it?
I got something.
That's crappie.
Yep, that's crappie.
That's it.
As it is. The fish have kind of vacated this morning. We aren't finding them stacked up anywhere where they have been. That's a decent one though. Second one of the morning. We're just going to keep chunking and winding and searching. Hopefully we'll eventually run into a few. We're encountering a lot of bluegill. Well, not even a lot of bluegill, but we're encountering bluegill more this morning. That could be, I don't know. We're about to find out. That was acting like a bluegill that I just had.
Yep.
That's why I didn't set the hook quicker. Now that looks like a crappie you're on. That's because it is. We called that one. I mean, that's an 11-incher, and we're calling that a little one. We've been catching big ones the last few trips. There's a time where I'd be tickled to death to have that one.
Maybe start this bigger fish.
Oh, I let mine get hung up.
He's got a hook back.
Yep. Guys, we are experiencing post-frontal conditions here. We've had rain for 3 or 4 days in a row, 4 or 5 inches of rain. Temps in the mid-60s. They've been that for about the last 2 or 3 weeks here. And today the high is going to be about 45 if it gets there. Water temperature's dropped about 3 or 4 degrees. This is the second day after the front, and we are definitely experiencing that. The fish are just not where they have been.
I believe you can do it.
That's what he says. Didn't quite make it, I don't think.
You got close. Pretty close. You get him?
I got him.
That looks better. Put better on the
Yeah,
string.
there we go.
Yeah, we get
Yeah, we've been looking for you all morning. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 1.5 pounds. Yes, sir. I'll take that. It has been tough this morning. We thought we'd change area of the lakes, or change area of the lake, and see if it made a difference. And this was our first stop, first shot, and first result. We'll let you go. That one's a little pale. I guess up here in this little water's colored a little bit more. We'll let you go. Thank you, girl.
That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Maybe we're flicking it up there. See on that stump? Yeah, that's one. You should be good right there. Yep, you're right in the grill. Oh yes, did you get him? Oh. Yes, sir.
Boy, it just went limp right there. This feels like a good one, too. This feels like a good one. That's a dipper right there. Yes, sir.
I thought that looked like crappie.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Well, guys, like I just said with that previous fish, sometimes you just have to move around. We went into a different part of the lake. The river, the water's got a little more color here. You can see how much more pale the fish are. That fish was right up on the bank on a little piece of wood or a stump. That one's probably a 1.5 pounds. We'll let that one go too. Thank you, girl. Thank you, partner.
There's a bunch of them down there. Look at them.
There he is.
You got him?
I just old schooled that one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's that. Oh, yeah. He's humpbacked.
Oh, that's a good one. You got him in there.
Well, foot. There we go. Well, that's a funky looking one. Black nose. We could see them on the trunk of the tree right there. And they are sitting right on it and right up under it. And I just kind of old schooled it and watched my line. Let's let her go. That's probably one of the best looking spots we've seen today. It has been a typical post front fishing day today. We're seeing a few fish and can't get them to bite. And every now and then you'll pull up to a tree and there'll be a few active ones. There he is. Another line watcher right there.
Nice one.
And another old school right there. That's a 12-incher. We'll let that one go too. There's more of them down there if we can get them to bite. But we've seen a lot of that today. Oh, he's got one. Yeah, his is a little one. That's 2 doubles we had. I didn't have my chesty on when he caught one right after me a while ago. I'd already turned it off. We'll let that one go. It's just a matter of getting it right in front of one today, guys. I mean, yeah, another decent one. We're not getting a lot of bites today, but when we get one, it's a pretty good one. Yeah. And you can, as I said earlier, you can kind of tell that they're in this little bit dirtier water. How they're pale. That's a getting out of the way. My buddy's getting in his box there. I'm gonna guess that is gonna go 1.5 to 1.8 ounces. We're gonna weigh him just to be, and that's not the biggest one we've caught today. Just to give you an idea.
Pound 6.
I was
Right at 1.5 pounds. Yep.
Let him go. Oh, he just went crazy. We're just letting it slide right down the trunk right there. The live scope shows them lined up along it, and that's what we're just letting it slide along. Kind of old school in it. Being a line watcher instead of a screen watcher, at least one of us anyway. There he is.
Oh yeah, very nice.
That's the small. And it's probably, yep. A lot of people will be tickled with that one. That's a 11.5, maybe close to 12. But he looks small after that last few that we've caught. They just aren't wanting to chase today. I think you got to drop it right on their nose and don't move it much. I think the tree is actually helping us when we land on the trunk and it slides down. That's just a guess, but it seems to be working right now. I'll let you go back home. I saw him come up. Yes, sir. That's a good one. You don't need the net. Saw him slide up that limb there and go after it. That's a 12-incher. Pretty in that sunshine. All right.
Lick it.
Get him? Yep, he got him. That's a good one too. There you go. That's a white crappie. Guys, on this lake, that is a very good white crappie. We don't see very many of those on Tim's Ford. When you do, that one's healthy.
Yeah, it's pretty fish.
Yeah. There you go, partner.
Let's look at this slot right here.
Well, that slot looks like a good place for a slot limit bait. You gonna go after them? All right. My buddy said I could go after them first, so. There he is. There he is. That didn't take long. That's another decent one. Let him go there. Oh, he's heavy. Yeah, another 12-incher. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up with that one right there. It's been a very tough day under post-frontal conditions. But if you just keep chunking and winding and hit enough spots, you'll eventually run into them. We really didn't do anything special today. We just kept chunking and winding, and we found a few treetops and a few boat docks that had a fish or two on it that was willing to bite. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope to see you on the water, and we'll do it again next time. See ya. Let's let her go.